hope all of you is fine. Today I will tell a famous story from North Sumatra. But before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Aina Michelle Tepasara Wijaya and I'm from SMP Negeri 1 Kota Surakarta. Today I will tell a story named is The Legend of Dobale. Let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman lived near the river in North Sumatra. His name was Toba. He went fishing early every morning and always returned to his home at night time. One day, when he was fishing, he was praying, "God, please give me a fish. I have stood here for a long time." Suddenly, he set up his net and caught a big golden fish. Wow! It was a very big fish, and the color is golden. "So beautiful," said Toba. He amazed with the beauty of the fish that he decided not to kill the fish and let it as pet instead. So he took the fish home, cleaned up the fish tank, and put in his humble kitchen. Starting that day, things changed slowly. Every morning, the fisherman went out for fishing. No matter how he left his home in a mess, when he returned to his home, the house will be tidy again. Furthermore, there was always delicious food served on his dining table. It brought enormous curiosity to him that he decided to search for the truth. I want to know, how could it happen? That morning, he went out as usual. But right when he set out his feet outside, quickly and quietly, he made a turn back to his house. Hiding behind his own window, and he took a peep at what happened in the house soon after he left it. Suddenly, from the kitchen, he could see a bright light shining. And soon after the light disappeared, a beautiful lady came out. This beautiful lady is sweeping the floor and cooking, and then she washed his clothes. Before the lady's gone, the fisherman grabbed his head. "Who are you, beautiful woman? How you could come in and did kindness for me?" Before the lady answered his question, the fisherman proposed her. "Would you marry me?" At first, the lady refused for she was just a fish rescued by him. "I am very grateful since you set me free when you caught me. So, many did is to repay your kindness." The lady could not refuse him. She agreed to become his wife with one condition. "Don't tell anyone that I actually want a fish, not even our children." The fisherman promised her. Years went by, the fisherman lived happily with his wife, and he changed his work and became a farmer. They had a son that they named Samosir. Samosir grew up into a kind one and obedient as well. He loved to help her parents working in the house or in the farm. One morning, his mother asked him to send lunch to his father in the farm. Samosir was glad to help his mother that he immediately got the basket and headed to the farm. It's such a long way to the farm. Samosir, who did not have any breakfast before, felt tired and hungry. So he opened the basket and ate the food. When Samosir gave the basket to his father, how angry his father was to get the empty basket. "I'm tired working the whole day and eat the lunch from your mother. But you finished them all without even thinking of me? How could you? You behave like a fish. You, a son of a fish," shouted his father in anger. Samosir ran home crying and telling his mother what had happened. He even asked his mother why his father told him that he was a son of a fish. When the mother knew that her husband had eventually broken his promise, she was terribly sad. In tears, She packed all her son's clothes and asked him to run away to the mountain. Never look back and stay there. Samosir did not understand, but he promised to obey his mother. When the mother was sure that her son was safe, she whispered something, and slowly she turned herself into a giant fish. And then the rain came so heavy, made the area flooding. The water from the river was flooding her house, and it came more and more and more that the whole village was flooded and finally disappeared from the earth. After a long time, the rain stopped. From the top of the mountain, Samosir could only cry to see his village was drowned and the flood around his hiding place. Since then, the place turned into a lake and we call it Lake Toba. And the place where Samosir at the top of the mountain in the middle of the lake became an island named Samosir Island. From the story, we can also learn a lesson about the importance of being patient and not getting angry easily. I think that is all. Thank you for listening my story. Goodbye everyone.